I'm muted. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, no, I'm not frozen. I'm happy. Sorry. Yeah, when you're trying to click around other stuff. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It won't be awkward. It'll be great. Also, important note for the fans at home, Austin did say Friday fights, even though it sounded like he said Friday fights. That time it legitimately sounded like you said Friday fights. So speak slower. No. We're not making fun of you. We're making fun with you. Why? What? Why is there a? Never mind. Austin, are you muted?
Am I muted? Yes. What did I unmute? What did I unmute? What is this?
We're off to a great start.
No, we're not. Where's the game?
No. Listen. No one can say that this is scripted when it goes like this. This is what
I don't even have
this is what
capture
Super
on the
Short
game
Boys
right
is
now.
about.
Welcome to Super Short Boys.
Welcome to Super Short Boys. We got our second round of fights after the timeline break.
Wow, look at this empty crowd. Everyone's here.
No,
Thankfully,
it's also
no one's here
distancing. It's
actually
important.
because we have COVID.
Yeah, COVID's in this timeline too.
That missed. It said this is taking place in Uniondale, New York. Shout out to Uniondale, New York.
Shout out to Uniondale, New York. Don't
The
talk about our
budget.
budget, RFM. We got a great budget.
We got a great show coming up. You want to quickly run through the matches that we had advertised beforehand?
Oh, absolutely. I want to run through the matches that we have advertised beforehand, but I don't remember them. And you don't have it on the list that you gave me.
Scroll down to the bottom.
I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, and there's nothing here.
It should be a scripted promo that I wrote.
Oh, I'm sure that it is, but it sure isn't here.
Which one are you looking at?
All I got is the move set because that's the only one you gave me access to. Oh, now it's here. All right. We got. All right. No, shut up. Okay, leave me alone. First up for everyone, we got a rematch between Zagreus and Renkus with our boy Art Cop coming out on top of the two of them last week. We got match 2 versus Lamosca and versus Lesitui. Sure that's everyone's favorite 2 characters. We got
and the main event.
The main event.
It's
Big Sludge. Tex
nope.
Mercy.
Nope.
What? That's Austin.
The one I'm showing you on screen right now.
Oh, okay. We got Mikey the Clown versus the newcomer B Punch. A lot of people are excited to see this newcomer. There's been lots of talks about him amongst the various timelines.
Rumors of B Punch have been circulating for a while now. Ever since the Order of Natura first fell. Everyone was wondering what B Punch was going to do. Some rumors said B Punch was going to join the defense of the Ancients, but now it turns out B Punch's actual true calling was joining Super Short Boys. How crazy is that?
A surprise to be sure, but honestly, I think that he'll have a nice place here. I think that this is where he wants to be.
I think it's going to be a very interesting match having B Punch go up against Mikey. Both of them seem to be using punches as main parts of their arsenal. The boxing clown and the bee puncher.
Absolutely.
Coming up first here, we have a little promo by Art Cop, who wants to come out and say some stuff to everybody. Look at him all there. As
Art Cop. It's been,
we finished loading.
It's been a while since we've had some one-on-one time with him, as I recall.
We got Art Cop coming out to say something. What did he say?
He's got a bit of a new look going on.
Much fancier clothing than before.
Absolutely. It's before it kind of felt like he rolled out of bed as Art Cop. Now it feels like, we're entering a new generation of Art Cop.
What is he gonna say? Greetings, Super Short Boys universe! You are in the presence of a rebirth. You all once knew me as Art Cop, and sometimes drunk Mr. Harry Dubois, but now I have to ascend myself. After beating both Zagreus and Rankus at the same time to qualify for the 6-man Hell in a Cell match for the Super Short Boys Championship, I had reached the next level, and Harry Dubois is not next level. From now on, you can all call me Tequila Sunset, the fun-loving, disco-dancing, rat-crushing, demigod-defeating future world champion. And Tequila Sunset is going to stroll into that Hell in a Cell and knock Roland McDelaware out of his socks. I will take that fancy Converse-covered calf of his and give him a taste of a delicious tequila sunrise. And that offer stands to anybody else capable of qualifying for the Hell in a Cell. I got a bar full of tequila and a whole lot of sunrise. Because at the end of Put Up or Throw Up, you will be basking in the glow of the tequila sunset. Whoa!
Coming out there strong. Art Cop gets a 1 win.
Sorry,
you
mean Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunset.
Tequila Sunset comes out with 2 wins against 2 people who hadn't really made a name for themselves in Super Short Boys.
Two
He
people
comes
who
out and he
have.
goes straight for Roland McDelloway.
I mean, Roland McDelloway is the only one else who has qualified for that 6-man Hell in a Cell. And we'll see some more qualifications later tonight. But currently, as it sets up, 6 people will be walking into that Hell in a Cell at our special event later in March. TBA on the day. But it is called Put Up or Throw Up. And it's very candy themed. Currently, we have the 6-man Hell in a Cell planned for that, where currently Tequila Sunset and Roland McDelloway have qualified. My money's on Tequila Sunset between those two.
Well, our money is going to different places, it seems. Be much more exciting coming up to that match. You know, the commissioner is hyping it up real good, but so we get some more people in there. We got some really exciting matches for people tonight. Getting some more names that we know and we love. Mothman versus Frugalmo. We got B Punch versus Mikey the Clown.
You weren't supposed. Coming up next, we're going into our first match. Zagreus versus Rankus. Please don't talk about matches I have yet to advertise.
No, it's fine. We advertise them.
I didn't advertise that one.
No, everyone knows about them. It's fine.
Fired low. Fired low.
Okay.
Coming up next, we've got Zagreus versus Rankus in a pseudo rematch from last week. Both of them lost to Tequila Sunset, actually, former Art Cop. But now it's their time to go 1-on-1 and see between which of them is the better competitor. Who do you have your money on?
Oh, it's hard to say. I think lore-wise, I think Zagreus has my vote, but it's hard to count out Rankus. He's shown himself to be slippery. He's shown himself to be evasive. He's one of those figures you really just cannot count out, even against someone with the legacy of Zagreus.
Now, personally, I know that Rankus was the one who ate the pinfall last week against Art Cop, so then my money instantly goes on Zagreus. Zagreus was not pinned in last week's triple threat match. He only just existed as Rankus lost. Rankus gives me nightmares. What is this?
What?
The ghost of Captain Cutler shows up and just attacks Rankus.
Takes out Rankus.
Oh my God,
Rankus is phasing out of reality. Oh my goodness, the ghost of Captain Cutler.
It's just
going all over
Rankus.
this boy.
Rankus with a
Rankus.
Oh my God, they're glitching through
Now
the floor.
Cutler's phasing out of reality. What is this?
We just stabilized the timelines, Cutler. Don't destabilize
They are
this
immediately
reality
coming and destabilizing it. We worked so hard to get this.
What does Captain Cutler have against Rankus?
What does Rankus have against the reality?
What is this? This was completely
What is it?
unexpected.
Okay, this is... Okay,
reality
we got a nice
is being
precursor event for everyone. It would seem that Rankus is going in for Captain Cutler, who is currently going out of reality.
What is going on? That was such a neck breaker. It broke.
All of they're doing is slamming each other to the ground and then getting slammed into the ground. That is not how walls work. I think that Captain Cutler needs to remember which things are walls and which things are not walls.
I think Captain Cutler's gonna start regretting going up against Rankus right now.
Yeah, this is Captain Cutler came out here with the moxie of someone who thought that this was gonna be over, and Rankus is the wonder. Oh, don't count Captain Cutler out yet.
Rankus was going for
He
a big
dodges
super kick.
Rankus.
Chicken wing
Cutler
suplex.
slams Rankus into the ground, and it would appear that
Captain
Rankus
Cutler
has left this reality, and Captain Cutler, out of nowhere.
What is this? Captain Cutler is now the winner of Zagreus versus Rankus, and he wasn't even in the match. What is going on there?
All right, Zagreus forgot to show up, but it's okay. Captain Cutler is here to give us some content.
Zagreus didn't even have to show up. And
That's true.
Actually, according to messages by the commissioner, apparently, officially in the scorebook, Zagreus won that match.
Okay.
Zagreus won, Rankus lost. That is the official scoring of that match, and Zagreus didn't even get a finish or start his entrance.
Now, I just need to be clear real fast before we move on. Did we make sure that Zagreus was not the one inside the ghost of Captain Cutler's costume?
I don't think we did. I think we're gonna
So,
have to have
okay,
a.
so there you
I
have
think
it
we're
at
gonna have
home.
to have follow up on that later.
It was probably Zagreus inside the ghost of Captain Cutler, and if he's trying to make a splash he did.
Definitely. Cutler's first appearance since the Rumble, which is weird. He was there at the Rumble, but he didn't win or lose or even compete with the Fractured Timeline event, which has caused
Well,
a
at least now we
bunch of
know
shakeup.
the costume of the ghost of Captain Cutler at least made it to this timeline. Jury's out on
Definitely.
whether or not the ghost is here too.
I'm fairly certain that we will be following that up another time. But coming up next, we have Big Sludge coming out to say something. Big Sludge would like to address the crowd. Okay. It's like we got Big Sludge coming out to address the crowd.
Let's see what this big boy in the big hat has to say with some big fringe and some big
Has
feet.
not been on a good streak. He's been like putting up good performances, just not winning the matches.
Absolutely. He's there's anyone to say in the tag team community that's been getting held back, it is probably Big Sludge.
At the Rumble, Big Sludge was invited to a tag team by Jump King, and we lost. That wasn't very Big Sludge. Then on Friday, that wasn't very Big Sludge. Then on Friday fights, Big Sludge battled Tex Murphy and lost. That wasn't very Big Sludge. But there was Jump King. Big Sludge has a new friend, and his name is Tex Murphy. Jump King is not Big Sludge. Tex Murphy is Big Sludge. Well, when we got Tex Murphy's coming out here too, looking angry at the crowd and everything. Too.
Absolutely. Tex, we're not used to seeing him looking like that.
Looking like this. Tex was in a tag team with the Red Spy, and now he's coming out apparently to words of praise from Big Sludge.
Absolutely. We just heard Big Sludge describe Tex as nothing other than Big Sludge, after describing Jump King as not Big Sludge.
My career was supposed to be over at the first tournament, but you, Big Sludge, had brought me back to the Rumble because you needed an opponent. Sure, I teamed with Red Spy, but he meant nothing to me. I was happy to get a second chance. Even though I defeated you, I respected you. Big Sludge requested the rematch last week. Big Sludge had something to prove. But Big Sludge was abandoned by Jump King. That was not Big Sludge. Big Sludge does not need Jump King. We will prove them all wrong, Big Sludge. You and me, Tex Murphy and Big Sludge. We will win the Tag Team Championship. Big Sludge, Tex Murphy. Now that's Big Sludge. And would you look at that?
And there we have it. I guess that's what's more to say about that, but then how Big Sludge so eloquently put it. Red Spy, Jump King, not Big Sludge. Big
Now,
Sludge, Tex
Jump
Murphy.
King was definitely holding Big Sludge back. Big Sludge, top tier competitor, but you got a stupid Jump King there with him, okay? Tex Murphy showing himself week after week, and you got stupid Red Spy. They're in the right to completely ditch their friends and go on this train together. And coming up next, I think we'll have an actual match this time.
The goal, hopefully, we get an actual match.
Yeah, as we know, our first scheduled match was actually interrupted partway through, and by partway through, I mean immediately at the start when the ghost of Captain Cutler attacked Rankus. And our next slated match is going to be a one-on-one, no disqualifications match. Fancy. You want to give a little talk about these two upcoming competitors?
Absolutely, I do. Lamoska made his debut last week, described none other as a fly who was turned into a man, who was turned back into a fly, who was once again turned back into a man, but with half fly this time. Made a pretty sweet debut last week, coming out kicking, coming out fighting. And
Knocking
who
out
should he go
Burple
up
Boy.
against? Knocking out Burple Boy. Have yet to hear from Burple Boy since.
Now,
Who should he go up
tell you something.
against?
I was talking to Lacey Trui earlier today, okay? And he was commenting on this match, and he's like, I don't know why I'm here. He honestly believes that if he's not going for that Hell in a Cell match, this is not a qualifying match. And he's not going for the tag team titles. He feels like this match is just not worth his time. I mean, he just introduced L'Aubergine last week. Just creates a new tag team, going right into this tag team tournament that's actually going to be starting up next week. And instead of, training with his partner, assessing any other of the competitive teams, he's thrown into a one-on-one match with Lamoska. That's not fair to him. His goals are set in other places, and he's being toyed around playing against this stupid bug.
Okay,
That's
no.
unfair.
Lacitui has got a big old chip on his big old shoulder. He does not. His priorities don't necessarily line up with the priorities of this organization, and it seems like the commissioner's taking issue with that. Let's see. We got Lamoska coming out here. We got the Happy Feet coming out. There he is, making his second ever Super Short Boys debut, coming out, kicking and striding and skipping. He's having a grand old time.
It's not a debut if you can't debut twice.
No, it's his second ever debut.
You know what, Bugs? You know what? I don't even. Lamoska just kind of shows up, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Lamoska, Komodo hype this."
Yeah, Komodo hype. Komodo hype.
People are just Komodo hyping Lamoska, and it's like, what has this character done? He beat Purple Boy once, and everyone's a fan already.
Purple Boy had some energy.
Now this character, okay, Lacey Trui, this is your star. This is who you should be Komodo hyping, okay? Wins over Turnip at the Rumble? Crazy. Turnip's a better competitor than Purple Boy ever was. Lacey Trui is a better fighter than Lamoska will ever be.
Okay. Let's not use the Rumble, the fracturing of the timelines, as our baseline for comparing everyone.
Everyone knows every match that happened that wasn't the Rumble is canon.
The Citrui comes out here with his green whatever, his orange whatever else, and his hair whatever. It's just there's no other way to describe him. Whatever. Got lots of flash.
Fashionable.
Got lots of sass. What else is there to say?
And he's gonna wipe the floor with Lamoska. And here we got to see our COVID-friendly crowd of 0 people going up. Looks like Lamoska and Lacey Trui are going at it once again. Lacey Trui going straight into it. Lamoska with a counter right off the bat. Reverse DDT onto Lacey Trui. Spinning leg drop by Lamoska. Set, high-flying action Lamoska likes to bring to the table, as luchadors tend to do.
Kind of taking it up until now.
Lacey Trui also a fan of that high-flying style. So this is not going to be a very big, strong match. It's going to be a flippy match, and Lamoska
straight
flies off there. The big forearm. Lacey Trui in control, throwing Lamoska into the corner as he gets the spinning kick onto Lamoska.
That's the first bit of momentum that Lacitrui's had this match.
This is a no disqualifications match, actually. Gotta notice. So, Lister 3 is looking for some weapons under the ring.
He's looking for some weaponry. Lamoska ain't having much of it, though. He's trying to get some punches in. Licichui's got a table.
Lister 3's bringing a table. He knows how to make a show. He puts Lamoska in the head scissors and he brings him down and dabs on the crowd. He dabs on the crowd.
It's like he just heard the crowd wondering if Licitru is really committed to the SSB values. He wants to go for that crowd. He really is not having any of that crowd
Lister 3 cannot find the door to the crowd. But oh my goodness, look at those flying head scissors by Lamoska. Very fancy there. Very fancy head scissors there by Lamoska. They're going back over to the table. You know what they say? That's a Chekhov's table right there. Someone's going through it.
That is absolutely a Chekhov's table.
Someone's going through it.
Licitru, he's at it again. He's got a pipe.
Kendo stick, actually. That's used for martial arts training. Why do we keep one under the ring? I don't know. I bought this place secondhand.
There's mixed martial arts the night before.
Licitru. Back in control. He loves going with those head scissors. We're having a bunch of flying head scissors. Good thing everyone's running around because it's not safe to run with scissors. Lamoska in Licitru's arms as he goes for a drop DDT. Lamoska's head is totally in pain there, okay? Squashed like a bug.
Bugs don't feel pain.
Bugs feel pain.
It is hard to say if Lamoska has retained the ability to feel pain in his head after all the everything.
I would imagine so, if not more pain because of all his stupid bug eyes. Okay? Licitru with a nice swinging neck breaker there. You got to imagine, whoever wins this match could definitely be put in a strong contendership position for any title. I imagine.
That may be true, but Licitru just missed a big jump, and all Lamoska had to do was move a little bit.
You know, those stupid bug reflexes. Of course he's going to dodge some stuff, but Licitru's got the dexterity of a
That's a kick.
Flying head scissors off the top rope by Lamoska. This is crazy. Going back on to the top rope where he goes for the spinning senton, which doesn't look like he hit all of it, but it was enough to knock Licitru down.
Licitru's got to show up with some of the style right now.
Oh my goodness! Turnip's here. With an angry look on his face. Turnip's going after Lamoska? What
Turnip
is going
not happy
on
with
here?
Lamoska. Turnip wants Licitru all for himself.
Turnip shows up and attacks Lamoska?
Licitru's wasting no time. He goes for the pin.
Wasn't enough to keep Lamoska down, but my God.
So what is this? There's few rivalries known better as Licitru and Turnip.
I have no idea what's going on. Licitru is back in control, going for the springboard moonsault, landing beautifully onto Lamoska, taunting the crowd even more. Double stomp to the chest.
He does not care about how the crowd feels one bit.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. No disqualifications. Everyone's still in it. Oh my goodness. Chicken wing gutbuster to Lamoska.
The ref does not care what is going on. The ref is there to count to 3. The ref is there for nothing else.
Citroid just trying to break the arm of Lamoska. We just brought him in. Can you not break his arm, please? We'd like to use him a bit more.
He lost 2 arms in his 3rd transformation. Can you just be nice to him? Reversal?
Turnip was seeing red and went for the wrong guy. Licitru and Lamoska. Still going one-on-one. Even with the assist from Turnip, it seems like Licitru is still struggling against Lamoska. Could all be part of his plan, though.
Once Lamoska gets any bit of energy, he just makes it brutal for Licitru.
I imagine Licitru, if he actually saw Turnip attack Lamoska, different things would be happening. Oh my goodness, roll. That's a flip over. Powerbomb into a pin by Lamoska. Is it enough? Barely not.
Not quite. Licitru kicks out, but he does not have the energy to get back up yet.
Licitru flying head scissors again, throwing Licitru gets thrown in the middle of the ring by the flying head scissors of Lamoska, spinning leg drop. Are we gonna see anyone go for their special moves anytime soon? I imagine. Leicester reversed the flying head scissors into a backdrop. Crazy moves by Leicester getting back in control. Leicester is probably going to be aiming to look, and I think he's doing it right now, looking for that epic face planter, his finishing move. And there it goes. The next level of irony that Leicester has. Calling it the epic face planter, yet his back is the one that hits the floor.
Didn't get it though. Llynio, he still got some energy left in him. Enough to kick off Leicester.
Very intense and strange match going on right now.
Very strange. Where did Turnip go? Is he still here?
Is Turnip gonna show up again?
Now Leicester just misses. It's hard to say that Llynio dodged
The
that.
chicken wing! Oh, it's reversed by Llynio. Llynio running to the corner. Is he looking for his finishing move, the Spanish fly swatter? He's calling Citrui to his feet. Calling Citrui to his feet as he jumps off. Going for the spinning flying elbow. The bait Llynio. Llynio and Citrui. Going back and forth at it. It's hard to see who is
back
in
and
control.
Forth. That's a slap.
DDT by Llynio.
Once again, up onto the side. Onto the ropes.
Taunting to the empty crowd. Hoping those fans at home cheer him on.
You gotta give him credit.
Moto hypes in the chat to cheer on Llynio. Everything goes slow-mo as he goes for the flip over powerbomb.
Right into the pin. We got two. Citrui kicks out again. Citrui
with flying head scissors to Llynio. Why is my Dota updating right now and causing the game to
I thought it was Discord. Turns out it was Austin.
We got Citrui wrenching the head of Llynio, trying to rip that surgically mutated bug head off of his body.
Absolutely. I don't think Citrui knows that that doesn't come off.
I mean,
if he kills Llynio, this may be no
disqualification,
but if he outright kills Llynio...
Oh my goodness, he missed the
Oh, but Llynio...
dive.
Immediate
Crazy
reversal from
there.
Citrui.
Llynio dodging the dive. And Citrui counters his counter. Citrui 2 steps ahead of Llynio like this genius tactician he is. Oh my goodness. There's the big elbow by Llynio. I think Citrui's bleeding now.
I think that's the second time Citrui started bleeding.
One of the timeline didn't happen.
No, that was right earlier. Unless that was
Llynio.
right
earlier. He goes for the chicken wing. The gutbuster.
Right into the chicken wing gutbuster. That's got a pain.
The chicken wing gutbuster. Wrench in the head. Saying, I'm the human hybrid here, okay? You can't be a bug human hybrid. I'm a pumpkin human hybrid. I'm gonna rip your head off. I'm gonna rip your head off as I'm aiming for the epic face planter.
Stunning, isn't it?
It is a little known fact that Citrui can bleed.
Thank you so much, Scarbird74 for the follow. I don't actually have that up on screen, but I heard it. Citrui can bleed. If it can bleed, it can fight. And looks like Citrui has got a little bit of fight left in him. Hello. We have the dive kick by Llynio. On into Citrui. Llynio in control, but barely. Any momentum swing in Citrui's favor could be a detrimental experience for Llynio. And here it is. Knocked to the floor in the corner. Citrui is going to grab that leg, and he goes for the crossface on Llynio. Citrui is trying to get Llynio to tap out right here in the middle of the ring. Citrui going to test the resolve of Llynio. This much, Llynio removes the hands and manages to escape from the crossface.
He's still got that fight. He elbows Citrui.
Llynio with the big DDT, setting Citrui up, face down in the middle of the ring. This is crazy.
Gotta go for that taunt for the lack of crowd.
He's going to the corner, and he's going for it. The Spanish fly swatter. That top rope elbow drop. He goes for the pin on
Ronald
Lacey.
Citrui, he's going for the pin.
2 count. 3 count. Lamosco wins.
There's definitely some people at home happy about that one. Any bit of ego off of Le Citrui, it is hard to not be too happy about.
I
That
think
pumpkin, he may have brought L'Aubergine right into his debut. He may have some flashy clothes. Other than beating up Turnip, who doesn't seem to care, judging by what happened in that match, it's hard to say that Le Citrui's got much going.
Lamosca's definitely on a bit of a hot streak here, picking up wins over Le Citrui and Burple Boy. Maybe next week he'll actually battle a real competitor or something like that. But I definitely think Turnip had a big play in that match. Regardless, I think him showing up, attacking Lamosca was just mind games for Le Citrui. I think that match should be thrown out. This should not count. Turnip was clearly cheating, and we should not encourage this kind of behavior. We've had two matches where people have come out and not been actually part of the match. We run a professional organization here.
Some unfortunate news about that is that particular match was no disqualification. The ref is there to count to three and see if anyone taps. The ref doesn't care about what happens to get to there. All the ref cares about who gives up. The Citrui was the one who gave out. Giving that right over to Lamosca. It is hard to say that match was anything other than hard-earned. Did not care. That Turnip. Seeing red, seeing vegetables everywhere. Go straight for Lamosca.
Getting in a no DQ. Yes. You got to understand, regardless of the rules of the match, you got to think of the sportsmanlike behavior there. And we've been seeing Turnip, Captain Caller, being very unsportsmanlike. How am I supposed to support these people when Le Citrui is the only one holding this competition with any sort of respect? I think we need to all understand Le Citrui is the true heart and soul of Super Short Boys. Only one that is willing to take
Citrui has yet to have a splash. He hasn't made a splash. He made a crack, and he's spilling seeds out everywhere.
Who knows? Maybe Turnip doesn't like being eaten by bugs. But next up, someone is coming out to address the crowd.
Who could it be? No one knows.
And look at that, it's Mothman.
Got that signature smile, got that signature swag.
Got that signature Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt and those signature wings. I hope you all heard the news. The fan favorite B-Punch is debuting later tonight. How exciting. I'm excited too. I'm also annoyed. Why does B-Punch get a debut in a Hell in a Cell qualifying match? I've been here for the past 2 events and won both matches. The Monster Battle Royal, and I beat The Miz at the Rumble. I have proven my worth. I don't understand why I don't get a shot to at least qualify for the Hell in a Cell. That's why. Oh, it looks like the commissioner. The commissioner is coming out here.
He's coming out with his swag.
The commissioner
does not care
to talk to Mothman about this. Seems like Mothman's a bit upset with him. Don't sleeper Mothman.
Classic, showing no emotion, just walking out.
It is a robot controlled remotely by our commissioner after all.
Absolutely. Commissioner, you stay safe with all the timelines going on. We can't risk losing him.
We cannot risk losing him or the organization will collapse completely. I agree with you completely, Mothman. You have proven your worth. You just did not seem like you were ready. I have more victories than B-Punch even has matches in this organization. I'm more ready for a title shot than he is. Very well. You will have your Hell in a Cell qualifying match against somebody of your own skill level later in the show. The commissioner wishes you the best of luck. It's not just that I don't have it. I had to come out here and beg to the crowd and you to get it. I need more respect in this organization. We gave you your match later tonight. Wait for that, Mothman. Wait for your match. On behalf of the entire Super Short Boys universe, we wish you the best of luck and apologies for any inconveniences you may have occurred. Inconveniences that you put in my way? I don't need an apology. I just needed my match. Well, Mothman does not seem too happy
Does
with his
not
current
seem
place
too happy.
in the organization, but definitely seems like later in the show we'll be having a Mothman qualifying match for
Yeah,
the.
and it's a good news. I wonder who it's up against.
I gotta say
Someone
though,
within, yeah, someone within Mothman's caliber is what the robot commissioner said.
I'm. Oh shit! He said universe. He's playing against the spaceman Retamogus. Um, if we're talking within Mothman's league, who knows? Maybe Satan comes back and could battle Mothman.
That's true.
I don't know. Gotta be something big to battle Mothman, right? He's won
Yeah,
everything he's done.
he has one. It is difficult. It's hard to say that Mothman is he's struggled to get respect within the Super Short Boys organization because he's very tall, and that goes against one of the prime initiatives of Super Short Boys. I understand why he may be feeling that he's getting singled out, so it's good that he'll have his opportunity for later tonight.
And coming up next, we got a tag team match. The newly formed tag team of Big Sludge and Tex Murphy is going on against Jump King and the Red Spy, their former tag team partners.
Now, this is one
Now,
a little out of nowhere, but it's very interesting.
what I gotta say with Big Sludge, he made 100% the right call of leaving Jump King in the dirt. Who cares if Jump King brought him in here? Jump King did nothing for Big Sludge.
You know, it's hard to add much more than what Big Sludge said about this himself. Jump King, not very big sludge. Tex Murphy, big sludge.
Most definitely. Tex Murphy is Big Sludge. Goes down one of the most memorable quotes we've seen.
All right,
We got Team Big Sludge coming out here. Him and Tex Murphy seem to be getting in the groove here. Looking dapper as usual with his bowler hat and shoes. Tex Murphy's rocking that trench coat. They seem hyped up more than
They do
ever.
seem hyped up. They got a lot of swagger, not much style to see yet. They're acting like they're fan favorites when they're a newly formed team.
I don't know. I'm a big fan, Big Sludge. What's more to say? It takes a very smart competitor to know when your partner's trash and to ditch him in the dirt.
Smart competitor.
Now we got
Smart
the
feels like
King.
a stretch of a descriptor for Big Sludge.
I think Big
Big
Sludge
Sludge.
knows, got good read on the future stars of the company, and he knows that this fool right here in this cape has got no future in the organization.
Coming out with lots of energy, though. You can say nothing for him if he's not enthusiastic. He's coming in with a flip into the roll. He's got style. Looks like he's got substance from those moves.
Okay, if Jump King was so good, why wasn't there a Jump King stream too? Huh? Huh?
Well, actually, if in other timelines there was a Jump King stream too. Unfortunately, in this timeline, that one kind of kept getting interrupted by I think they said like carnivals were taking up the space and some other inconveniences.
You know, it's that long secret
Crowd,
rivalry between
the
Jump King
crowd
and
noises that we pump into the
Mikey
arena,
the
they do
Clown.
seem to be liking Jump King.
Crowd definitely a fan of Jump King. I'm not. He showed up. He's
All
like
right,
lost
all
everything.
right. Red Spy, man
Everyone's favorite class. Shout out to
of
Gabe
many
Newell.
words, son of Gabe Newell, had sex with Scout's mom. It's Red Spy.
Garbage class.
It's Red Spy. You know, we may not know if he has the cloak and dagger equipped. I don't think we need to know. The crowd does not care if he has the cloak and dagger equipped.
All I'm gonna say about Red Spy, you gotta understand this. Spy is the worst designed class in any video game ever. Okay, it's not fun to play. It's not fun to play against, and he just insta kills you, because he can, and that's just stupid. No class should just be able to insta kill and still suck that much ass. Okay, you gotta understand. He sucks. I don't know why he's here. We could have had like 8 better choices from Team Fortress 2.
All right. Just because you may think that there are better choices does not mean that what we got is bad.
Jump King 1-on-1 with Big Sludge. To start
Absolutely. Now we're gonna start off. Looks like Jump King is gonna have the momentum immediately. Big Sludge picking him up. Oh, reversal from Jump King.
off.
Kicks him out of that. Big Sludge rolls out of it on his stomach. Kick right in the back.
He's looking very Big Sludge.
Jump King has yet to really show much other than some nice party tricks. We got Big Sludge picking him up. Very Big Sludge move of him. Just taking his sweet old time with his old partner. And then slamming him right on his back. That is no mercy from Big Sludge. He doesn't
what I gotta
care.
say that impressed me with this Tex Murphy Big Sludge combo we got going on already? Look at that nice navy blue. That shirt of Tex Murphy. It's a very Big Sludge looking shirt there.
Tex Murphy gets tapped in. He is immediately up onto the ropes, kind of taunting Jump King. Just wants him to do his willing, and Jump King falls right for the trap. He's on his stomach again. He's getting picked up by Tex. Ooh, but there's that flip. Jump King still got some moves, and he did in fact just jump a bit. Tex Murphy's now the one on his stomach, and he taps in Red Spy.
If I was in chat, I'd be putting Resident Sleepers because the Spy showed up, honestly. People Resident Sleeper Mothman, but you cheer for the Red Spy? What the fuck is this, okay? Gotta have respect on Moth.
Okay. Take it easy on the crowd. They're allowed to have their favorites. Red Spy is going to come in. So far, he's seemed to be in control. Tex Murphy, once again on his stomach. That's seeming to be a bit of a theme. This is not very Big Sludge of Tex Murphy. Can't say that I didn't expect it. Now, Red Spy got his neck, got his head, throws him onto his back. Right up. Looks like we're back to Jump King. Fast as Red Spy comes, fast as Red Spy leaves. Jump King climbing up. Big Sludge tries to take a swing on Jump King, and it has an effect. He misses Tex Murphy on the ground. The ref does not care, and now Tex Murphy's the one in control.
This was already a good choice. Big Sludge and Tex Murphy working together as a team better than Jump King has ever worked with Big Sludge, okay? Gotta understand that. All on Jump King. Big Sludge was never the issue.
Jump King starting to give some momentum back his way. Some hits into Tex Murphy. But Tex Murphy wiggles his way out of that one. Elbow to Jump King. His face shield cannot protect him from that, and now he's once again on the floor. Meat back to the neck. Knee, foot, neck thing. Flip from Tex Murphy. He is really showing his colors. Maybe he is what Big Sludge could see as a Big Sludge. Jump King.
Only one of these teams is looking Big Sludge right now, and it's not the one with the Red Spy. I can tell you that for sure.
Tex Murphy, the one in control, has Jump King up against the turnbuckle. Oh, that's a gnarly elbow to the back. He is on the floor once again. More stamps to his neck. He's lucky he's got that armor, or else he might be facing some serious damage. Tex Murphy just not letting up against this. Got his
Oh,
head,
swinging
flips
DDT.
right back around. I think he's bleeding under that helmet.
I don't
That
know
looks
why
gnarly.
some idiot would wear like a metal helmet to a wrestling match. Your head's clanging around all there. One DDT and your head's shaking from the echoes inside of
It
your
is shaking
helmet.
from the echoes, but the person shaking right now is Tex Murphy right onto his back. Jump King seemed to find his bearings, recovering from his DDTs. Now he's got, oh, that's some feet to Tex Murphy's face. A second time, feet to Tex Murphy's face. He dodges Tex Murphy. He flops on Tex Murphy. He's the one who's in control, and it's hard to remember a time when Tex Murphy was in control himself, except for right now. He slaps Jump King. Jump King with the elbow with the punch to his face. Tex Murphy gonna need some nose jobs with his freaking amnesia to go with that, and he's jumping knees Jump King's chest.
What I can tell you though, guarantee, if you remember the short boys, oh, there's a pin
Into the
attempt
bridge,
going
into the
on.
bridge, into the bridge. That's 2 counts. Right out of that from Jump King. Pulls
what
him
I
up
can
by
re-
the face, pulls him up by the helmet.
This was the matchup that cost Big Sludge and Jump King their match at the Rumble. Remember, Tex was able to just defeat Jump King every time he came in the ring.
That's
Texas
true, but we're
Jump
seeing
King's
some new
number.
moves. We're seeing new style from Jump King. He's got the control right now. That's Tex Murphy on his back. He misses the stomp. Oh, and that's a gnarly knee. He is ringing around once again. He's going to have some... I hope he has hearing protection in there. It's got to be really loud in that helmet. That's Jump King onto the knee. I heard some cracking. I don't know about you. Now, Jump King is scrambling. He's tapping in Red Spy. Hopefully, Red Spy can buy some time to recover. That is... Red Spy is coming out. He's rested. He has not fought too much this battle, and he is showing that energy that Tex Murphy just doesn't have right now.
Medical expert in chat claims that Jump King has already suffered a concussion, but he still jumps, which is very
He does still
impressive.
jump. He does still jump, just as Red Spy is still kicking, still punching. It's a punch to the face. Oh, and that's a pretty glitchy animation right into Tex Murphy on his stomach.
Red Spy's
And Red Spy wasting no time.
What a stupid character.
Stupid character or not, he's the one with the control since he's gotten to the ring. You know, Tex Murphy may have gotten a couple reversals off here and there, but so far that's it. Right as I say that, Tex Murphy ripping up Big Spy. That's Big Spy on his back.
Big
That's
Spy
Big
is
Spy.
no match for
Very
Big
Big Spy. Big Sludge Spy energy. Right, Spy getting lifted by Tex Murphy onto his shoulders. That is a shoulder knee drop onto his back, and that's gotta hurt.
This just in, our medical expert in chat refuses to be acknowledged as a medical expert.
That's unfortunate for our medical expert. He has the degree on my wall. His Tex Murphy maintaining control. Red Spy, Big Sludge, kick to
Just gotta get
to
back
attack.
into this fight.
Doesn't look like it matters yet. He's dropped right onto his neck. If he has the cloak and dagger, now might be the time to use it. All his momentum he had from early is gone.
Just like a spy.
Absolutely. It's hard to tell. Oh, never mind. Spy's got some tricks. He's got some elbows to Tex Murphy. He's got some knees for Tex Murphy's back. Big Sludge wants in. Big Sludge can't get in. Drop onto the knee. That's gotta hurt. You can tell from his reaction that is just pure pain. Lifted up by Red Spy. Red Spy gets caught, gets his knee slammed on. Tex Murphy still got tricks, but tricks don't matter if you're getting punched in the face.
They are in
onto
the
his back.
corner.
Red Spy kick to the knee. Red's dragging him to the center. Are we going to see a pin? We might see a pin. Oh, gets up Tex Murphy.
Big Sludge has got
Thrown into the turnbuckle.
What's he doing?
It looks like he's kind of mugging him.
He's got to know what he's doing. Big Sludge is playing such smart mind games with the enemies that I don't
Tex
even know
Murphy, the
what's going
fool.
on.
He was trying to demonstrate his prowess to Jump King. He's in the ring with Red Spy. Maybe it was all mind games. Red Spy caught off guard, dropped right onto his stomach, right onto that floor. It was all Tex Murphy needed was a bit of momentum, and you know,
Ooh.
A lot of big sludge
This is
energy coming from Tex right now. Red Spy looking a little dazed and confused out here.
these two fools, Red Spy and Jump King, can't even like beat
Right
Tex
into
Murphy
the
2-on-1.
headlock,
How
right
are they
into
gonna
the
compete when Big
scissors.
Sludge shows up?
Wiggles his
Full
way out of it.
strength.
Let's see if Red Spy can make something out of this. And he can't. He is dropped right onto his back. Getting picked up. Ooh, but he reverses. Reverses Tex Murphy. Punch to the face.
Oh,
That's
there's a
gotta hurt.
backstabber
Punched
by the
onto his
Spy.
knees.
There's a
He's going for the
backstab by
pin.
Spy.
That's one. That's two. Big Sludge right in here. He interrupts this and Jump King. Now Big Sludge is the one on his back. Both of the team is on their back.
Jump King is attacking Big Sludge when he's not even the legal man in this battle. That is not fair to the team Big Sludge.
Big Sludge was just attacking Red Spy when Big Sludge isn't even the legal one
Big
in this
Sludge
battle.
was
And
saving
now
the match
legal
for his
battles.
team.
We got
Jump
Tex
King was
Murphy
bringing
is trying to
unnecessary
scramble
violence
away.
to Big Sludge.
Tex Murphy tries to get to Big Sludge. Big Sludge wants to be in this, but he, just barely. He has had time to rest, but so has Jump King. Right now, Big Sludge is the one on top. He stamps on that foot. He
Big Sludge is
stamps
coming
on
in at
it.
1 HP. Huge.
That's a punch to the helmet.
Concussed again. Someone get our medical professional in chat.
Yeah, medical professional in chat. How many concussions is that for Jump King?
You're gonna have to prescribe some heroin to numb the pain.
Oh, so
Jump
heroin is not a valid prescription in the Super Short Boys universe.
Sorry, I was thinking of the other timeline.
No, okay, that's fine. It happens. It
Jump
happens to me all the
King
time.
is just
We
getting
got Big
knocked
Sludge.
over by
He is
Big
picking
Sludge's
up.
mass.
He keeps picking up Jump King. He keeps dropping Jump King back down. Jump King cannot get a grip in this battle. Big Sludge with the same move. Pick him up. Put him
Just
down.
walking into a headbutt.
Goes for the headbutt. Jump King is in pain. He
Talk about how
came
that
in here
bowler
with
hat
all this
stayed on
energy,
after
and it's
the
just
headbutt.
getting him nowhere.
Impressive.
Oh, punch to the Big Sludge. Oh, the Big Sludge immediately onto Jump King.
When are we gonna see something actually happen? I'd clown you both, but you turned it off.
The joke is that we're not the clowns. It's they who are the clowns. You can decide who I'm talking about at home. Big Sludge on to Jump King.
All I'm saying, the clowns
Flips
are
him up.
Red Spy and
Jump King,
thinking
though,
they could beat Big Sludge
With
and
the
Tex
slam
Murphy.
onto Big Sludge. Big Sludge is on his back once again. Kicks off Jump King. Jump King not able to get anything out of that. Big Sludge
Big
on
Sludge,
the
you
ropes.
cannot climb the top rope. Okay, you straight up
He
can't. You're
physically
too
cannot climb to the top rope, and he's just taunting for the crowd. Jump King, can he do anything with this time? He can't.
Big. Oh, big.
Oh,
suplex.
Big Sludge with the big drop onto Jump King.
Very big.
Big
scoop-
kick,
scoop
lifting
flex
up,
right there.
lifting up Jump King. Oh, they may have been able to make a show out of Tex Murphy, but Big Sludge is just something else for the team of Red Spy and Jump King.
He's coming in at 100%. They stand no chance against it.
Oh, that being said, right as we say that, Jump King drops Big Sludge onto his back. Now we got a problem for Jump King, though, is that,
Tactical decision-making by
never
Big
mind.
Sludge.
Once again, Big Sludge dropped on his back.
Big Sludge is a master tactician, and you would not know that. Okay? I'm the only one who has faith in Big Sludge's tactical skills. Look at this. He set this up beautifully. Just wait
So
for it to
far,
happen.
but Jump King's still the one reaping the benefits. Right until then, the long con, Big Sludge flips Big Jump King onto his not very big back. But once again, it is Big Sludge who is backed into the corner. Second rope from
Ooh.
Jump King. Some might argue that that is unfair because, we almost had the pin. But immediately, Big Sludge kicks out of it. Some
How are
might
you
argue that the
supposed to
second
pin
rope
Big
is unfair
Sludge?
from Jump King because Big Sludge can only get on the first rope. Oh, Tex Murphy buying time for his opponent. The ref does not care. He has Jump King pinned up against the ropes.
And this
Throws
this
him to
is
Big
why
Sludge.
Big Sludge is calling Tex Murphy. Big Sludge. Oh, he's countering the Big Sludge bomb. That was the Big Sludge bomb.
Jump King does not care about the Big Sludge bomb. All he cares about is hitting Big Sludge in his big face. He
Big
picks
Sludge
up Big
bomb
Sludge. Let's see if he can make something good out of this.
Only
He
Jump King
just
had a real partner in
destroys
the Red
Big
Spy.
Sludge, taking all that big weight and throwing it onto its big stomach. Picks him up by the face. Lots of confidence from the former partner of Big Sludge, and there, maybe bit off more than you could chew. Never mind.
These two
Right
former
on to
tag
Big
team
Sludge's
partners are
back
going
once
after it.
again. Jump King, he had a rough first part of this, but he seems to be bringing it back a bit. Even after getting pinned by the partner of Big Sludge, he doesn't care. He's got the kicks, he's got the slaps. Once again, it is Big Sludge in the turnbuckle. Once again,
Imagine
it is
being the
Big
only
Sludge.
hope on your team, Jump King.
What?
Imagine being the only hope on your team, Jump King. I mean, you have Red Spy as your tag team partner right now. Even if you
Right
can
onto
somehow
his back.
cheat out a victory here, good luck in the tournament next week.
They are dragging Jump King around. He must be dazed. He must be confused. That is a song. We got Big Sludge. He tries to go for a lift up, but we got a counter from Jump King. Once again, Jump King with inking out everything he can get. Might be wise at this point to tap in Red Spy, but he just does not seem to care. He's picking up former
Oh, he
partner
missed
Big
his headbutt.
Sludge with the face punch to the helmet.
Oh,
Slams Jump King
suplex
onto his
there.
stomach.
You gotta understand, well, Big Sludge, okay? Every time a unit in his training card dies, he gains 3 rage. You know how strong that is? How big Sludge that Big Sludge splash was?
That Big Sludge splash, mate. We'll see if he can get a pin out of it. We got 2 count. We had 1 count. Red Spy scrambling in to help his partner. Tex Murphy scrambles in to help his partner.
Whoa. Just Big Sludge
Got
headbutted
kicks.
that steel helmet of Jump King.
Big
was the
Sludge
last time
does
he
not
played
care
last?
about this helmet. He gets thrown into the turnbuckle, though.
Purple Boy is not, in fact, a big guy. But, I have to check the tapes on that.
Oh, we're going to have to check that later because we got pit. The ref is busy dealing with Tex. He is not counting. Big Sludge has already been down for 3. Jump King and Red Spy are the winners. The ref was not even looking at the start of that pin.
Well, to answer your
Jump
question
King
in
manages
chat,
to defeat his former partner
this is
after some big talk.
surely going to be putting a wrench in Tex Murphy and Big Sludge's plans on winning the tag team championship when they can't even beat their former tag team partners. You lost to the Red Spy. What is going on? Okay.
Red Spy and Jump King sure are feeling it. They were called the weak links, but they aren't the weak links. They are here to lift each other up. And they're here to bask in the crowd sounds that we pipe in from other timelines.
Other timeline. Crowd sounds as we go to the next match. Big Sludge's record in the organization is currently a big fat 0.
Big fat 0, and lots of people thought that he was the strong one. He just got defeated by his former partner and Red Spy, someone who you said was one of the weakest in this organization.
Red Spy did nothing. Okay, Red Spy was worthless there. Like you can't prove. Red Spy showed up and almost lost it for his team. But then as soon as Jump King came back, you gotta understand that, okay? Big Sludge is playing coy. Okay, they're gonna go into the tag team tournament next week with brand new strategies, and they are going to win. Okay, are they my picks? Actually, no, they're not my picks to win the entire tournament because we have Gord Gang in the tournament. Laser 3 and L'Aubergine work so well as a team together that I don't think anyone can beat them. But changing our thoughts from the tag team tournament, coming up next, we're going to be introducing you to a brand new debuting competitor.
I'm excited to hear from this one. This is a surprise to us. He kind of came out of nowhere.
Our debuting competitor. Coming on with a nice baby blue. Or is that a teal?
Nice baby blue. Nice helmet. I wonder who it is under that mask.
It's definitely a teal now that I think about it.
That's okay. Colors are hard. Color theory is hard. Let's see what he has to say.
Sizing up the audience at home before
Sizing
he
up the
begins his
he's
speech.
sure is taking his time.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Barathrum. I am not from here, in fact. I'm not from this timeline at all. You see, during the Rumble event, when the timelines fractured, I did some calculations. I calculated that this is, in fact, the timeline where I will become a world champion. This is the timeline where I have become world champion. In fact, this is the worst timeline that Super Short Boys ever has. I mean, Roland McDelaware. In my timeline, he lost to Broly Shrek and was never seen from again. Okay? My timeline has Dr. Browntown as the face of the company and Mr. Nanomachines as world champion. No one in this organization can hold a candle to those two. I wasn't even top guy in the organization, so I came here to be top guy of this shit organization. This was the joke timeline. That's why I came here. Why should I work my ass off against real competition when I can coast my way through the top of the company? My first win is coming up later tonight. Stay tuned to witness my strength. Peace out, losers.
Oh, he came out straight. He's got some balls to come into this timeline, say that he is the one who's gonna win he's the one who's destined to win this timeline's event, and then insult everything about it. The nerve of Barathrum.
Also, tell me what you just put in chat. I'm not gonna open any messages. My computer screen's already a mess.
Yeah, he posted some voice.
These just Spirit Breaker lines.
He posted some Spirit Breaker lines.
Barathrum's gonna be making his debut later tonight.
I don't know about that guy. He comes out here and he insults all of our talent that has done nothing but work to get to where they are. He comes in here quite literally out of nowhere. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know he was coming here tonight. Maybe that's because I didn't watch the promo.
You see, well, no, Barathrum was not advertised in the promo.
I know.
So, Barathrum, saying he's going to be winning later tonight and calling everybody losers. Look who's here.
Yeah, look who's here, everybody.
And you'll be dead before you know it. You see, Barathrum's coming in with a bit of an ego. Insulting the former champion.
He came in here and called this the joke timeline. We don't even know how many timelines are out there. And all he is saying that this one is objectively the worst and that he's from one of the best. We'll have to see him put up.
Roland McDelaware is the face of the company, and he hasn't held a championship in months, okay?
He's only the face of the company because Satan left after the timeline's fractured.
All I'm saying is, if you gotta listen to Barathrum. Maybe he's got a point. This Dr. Browntown and Mr. Nanomachine sound like they could be real tough competition.
All right, the name that he put out there, other than those two, were Broly Shrek. I don't know if anyone remembers Broly Shrek. He didn't go.
But that doesn't matter because the next match is coming up, and I quickly have to get rid of this. And it looks like Mothman.
Here comes out Mothman. Here's his match. He's pumped. He is excited.
Mothman in his Hell in a Cell qualifying match. If you don't remember that he got earlier tonight after he was unfairly judged by everybody for demanding this match. He's got more experience than B-Punch. Who cares if B-Punch is showing up later?
I just want to quickly say that Mothman, he hasn't made much of a splash. He hasn't had much of a name for himself, and I didn't see anyone complaining about Mothman.
Mothman beat The Miz at the Rumble. He beat a wrestler from another organization.
I don't even remember.
He won the Monster Battle Royale on the Halloween show. Mothman has impressive victories and nobody cares. We got People are resident sleepering Mothman, and that's just disrespectful. But let's see who the commissioner has deemed on
Well,
the
yeah.
same caliber of Mothman to battle him for the spot in the Hell in a... God damn it!
There he is. It's Frugal Mo.
Is this a joke?
We'll have to
Is
see.
this
All we know is that it's
Frugal
Frugal
Mo?
Mo. Now, Frugal Mo, he's got
Worthless.
personality. He's not making
Absolutely
a big
worthless.
entrance. The crowd's there. He's there. He's just walking out there. He doesn't need to feel himself. You hear that person in the crowd, he's already a crowd favorite.
Like, really, okay? The commissioner's insulting Mothman with this one.
There are other timelines out there rooting for him right now, unless that we actually just pre-record our crowd noise and it's not from other timelines, but in which case I was lied to during orientation.
Frugal Mo is a joke character. Mothman has victories in this organization, okay? And Frugal Mo is deemed on the same caliber as Mothman. What is this joke? Okay.
Hey, Robot Commissioner, he has his methods. He's the commissioner for a reason.
Flying head scissors by Mothman to lead the match. Hip hip zoom beanie.
Hip hip
Screams the
zoom
chat
beanie. I
saying,
believe if I were following the rules, I need to ban you now.
Frugal Mo is in control right now after a quick reversal onto Mothman.
Okay, well, if we're saying that Mothman has earned his victories, he has nothing to say for momentum yet. Oh,
He's got the momentum right now. He's just got to eye up Frugal Mo with that swinging neck breaker. You understand that? We got a nice knee drop there by Mothman onto Frugal Mo. Another one. Mothman is showing Frugal Mo how to fight, okay? Frugal Mo is worthless. Mothman is the real competitor.
Mothman's
here.
going
Calling
for some
Frugal
dirty
Mo to his
taunting.
feet.
He's calling Frugal Mo over there.
Going for the flying body splash. Very impressive work by Mothman already earning his spot. Like, he deserves that spot in that Hell in a Cell. His shirt says Hell. How is he not going in that Hell in a Cell? Nice swinging neckbreaker reversal by Mothman as Frugal Mo is attempting to gain some momentum in this competition. But Frugal Mo, much like in the video game, is being left in the dust by Mothman. Mothman in control. The nice back kick to Frugal Mo. We got Mothman, famous cryptid.
Frugal Mo kicks him off. He ain't done yet.
Frugal Mo's back
still
in
got
control,
some
or
fight in
so we
him.
thought. Mothman is still certainly in control of this match. Frugal Mo finally gets an attack, and is he going to be able to keep this momentum up as he goes for a single leg Boston Crab on Mothman? Mothman manages to reverse it. Worthless job there, Frugal Mo. Congrats. You tried to make your opponent tap out without doing any damage. As a quick DDT onto the Zoom Beanie by Mothman. Going for some of that high-flying action as Mothman taunts the crowd and hits the leg drop.
I don't know if Mothman's happy about this matchup, but he is sure taking it out on
I would
Frugal
be
Mo.
insulted if I was Mothman and I was told that I was on the same caliber as Frugal
He is
Mo.
pulling some dirty moves. He is taunting crowds. He is taunting Frugal Mo. He is disrespecting
Frugal Mo's
this
going for a pin
organization.
already. Not even a 1 count. How stupid can you be, Frugal Mo? Going for a suplex onto Mothman, who then reverses with the knee, knocking Frugal Mo into his own suplex. Mothman is certainly in control here.
And one thing I do want to
1
point out
count,
is the
2
acoustics
count.
of slamming a Zoom Beanie into the ring. Very satisfying.
Drop kick to the back. Gotta wonder if Mothman at this point is just taking his anger out on the Zoom Beanie as he climbs.
It certainly
to the
seems
top
like it,
rope.
and that is not what Super Short
Mothman's
Boys
going
is
for the
all
Cryptid
about. He
Crusher.
is up on the 3rd ring.
That's the Cryptid Killer. Mothman's finishing move, the Moon Stomp. He's named the Cryptid Killer. 3 count. Mothman wins.
Mothman is the winner.
is going to the Rumble. Not the Rumble. Mothman is going to the 6-man Hell in a Cell alongside Tequila Sunset and Roland McDelaware. Earning
That was
his
a bit of a dirty battle, if you ask me.
I think he just outplayed Frugal Mo completely. It was an
Outplay is
insult.
different from beating up on. There was times where even you were saying that Mothman was taking things out on Frugal Mo.
It was an insult. Frugal Mo should not have been out here. Comparing Frugal Mo to Mothman would be like saying, you know what? I think that this 3-year-old child could beat LeBron James in a 3-point match. Okay? It's just worthless. Gotta understand the insult of that comparison, and Mothman took that to heart.
Oh, there's no one in the
Mothman
crowd saying hip hip
victorious,
Zumbini right now.
going to the Hell in a Cell match at Put Up or Throw Up later this month.
For a win that was supposedly so easy for him, he certainly is celebrating. I guess when you don't get to fight much, you got to make the best out of what you get.
I mean, Mothman has a right to celebrate. He's in the World Championship match. He felt disrespected. And then he felt disrespected that he wasn't even getting a qualifying match after having to plead with this biased commissioner that we have, ruining our organization, by the way, okay? I like the other timelines that Barathon were talking about sounded much better than the one we got now.
Okay, I just want to say, if you dislike this commissioner so much, then there are probably infinite of them out in the other various timelines. Why don't we go get one of them?
We can't break the timelines even more. See, I'm not a mathematician like Barathrum.
Captain Cutler just came in. The timelines are still broken.
What does that mean? Cutler's been in this timeline.
Cutler's been in this timeline?
Yes!
Ah, shit!
Oh, it looks like Mothman's
here
back.
He is.
He grabbed a mic after his...
He walks backstage, grabs a mic, walks right back out. Let's see what he has to... He does not look happy. For someone who was going to the...
was ready.
To the 6-man Hell in a Cell. Looks like he got a bone to pick.
What was that supposed to be? Honestly. Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you really think of me on the same caliber as Frugal Mo? That joke of a character. Even his own people left him behind. I'm sick and tired of being forgotten about and resident sleepers being thrown in the chat when I show up, okay? I'm about to do something. For me, I don't care about the fans anymore. I'm sick and tired of being forgotten and treated as second-rate competitor. You don't even know my true potential. I'm done playing nice. Mothman has arrived. Now, it's time to raise hell. Resident sleepers being thrown in the chat as Mothman seems to address that he doesn't care about us anymore. And I say good for him.
Well, he's
good for him.
Making an impact. He for someone who was sidelined for so long, he sure is taking all the time he can get now that he's back.
I say absolute good for Mothman, okay? When he's getting his well-deserved match, and then Frugal Mo shows up out of nowhere, doesn't deserve anything, everyone's immediately reaction is going hip hip Zumbini in chat. Like, Frugal Mo is like the fighter here, okay? Mothman earned his spot in that match and in the Hell in a Cell match. You gotta understand. And
yeah,
we're gonna
certainly seems like it. Although he's got a lot of attitude to him. He's got a lot of flaws to him.
And we are about to be starting this next match. But before we do, here's our next coming up match. We got Barathrum debuting against Rabbit on Fire. But before we come to that, hold the air, Llynio. I'm gonna pee.
Okay, I'm holding the air, everyone. Having a great time holding this air. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of forgot that Rabbit on Fire was even a character. I'm not convinced that he is even a character. Is Rabbit on Fire? Has he had a debut before? Someone tell me in chat if Rabbit on Fire has had a debut. Well, someone jumps over from a different timeline. All right, guys. Now that I'm pretty sure that he's gone. I messed up Austin's promo, but it's okay. I watched them and I forgot. It's okay. Things get complicated when you have all these different timelines to keep track of. Don't tell Austin. What's a rabbit on fire? I don't know. I don't remember them. I don't remember them either, but he's right there. You look at those eyes. They're on fire. He's wearing a shirt that says something, and then the word fire. Well, this Barathrum guy. Pretty sure that's a completely original concept. Like I don't think I've ever heard the name Barathrum before. Yeah, comes out of nowhere, comes out of different timelines, and he's you know,
He's ready to take on Rabbit
yeah,
on Fire.
ready to take on Rabbit on Fire. He's got his work cut out for him. Rabbit on Fire is known for being a rabbit and also on fire.
Fun concept of Rabbit on Fire there. Not really seen too much, but he was scheduled to be in the Rumble originally, actually. But the main issue with that happened, not with Nintendo copywriting us over some character they have called like Inferno Rabbit something. Something in their new Pokemon game. But we got Barathrum. Barathrum making his debut. And I'm excited. This guy
He's
is,
one of the only people we've seen with the pyrotechnics.
which definitely makes him stand out. I gotta
Does
say,
make
with
him stand
Barathrum,
out.
I'm excited to see what this alternate timeline has to offer. And all the way he described it before, I'm already intrigued. It sounds like a much better timeline than what we got going on.
We're gonna have to see if he's got some alternate timeline plays in his book. He's certainly after those pyrotechnics, he doesn't really care. He sees the empty audience. Wonder if his timeline still has COVID. Maybe he's used to a crowd. He is walking in there stiff as a corpse.
All I'm saying, I imagine his timeline never had COVID to begin with.
All we can do is imagine. All he did was name drop some people.
I mean,
Call out the commissioner of this timeline. He's standing there.
you would imagine that if the top competitor is named Dr. Browntown, that he's got some sort of PhD, maybe medical PhD to begin with. Can he go fast? We'll have to see how Barathrum fares against Rabbit on Fire.
Rabbit on Fire with the pyrotechnics. We got 2 pyrotechnics in one match. That's never happened before. He is walking out. He's got great balls of fire written on his rabbit costume. That makes
Who says
sense.
it's a costume? we don't have any confirmation whether or not that is a costume, in fact. Just Rabbit on Fire.
That is true. It is hard to tell if there's anyone underneath there. Have we ever heard Rabbit on Fire talk?
No, I don't think
Has anyone heard Rabbit on Fire talk?
You know, as one of the main people who talks to competitors backstage, no, I have not actually spoken to Rabbit on Fire. He tends to just sit in a corner, playing with lighter fluid. That's about it, actually.
Interesting. Well,
Even more fun.
oh, okay. There's the lighter fluid he's been playing with. He walks out here a little stiffly, but we'll have to see.
Barathrum does not seem to be shaken by the giant flaming rabbit across from him.
Barathrum does not care at all. He goes right in with that punch. He goes right on. Rabbit on Fire is already on the floor, already taking a beating from Barathrum. Looks like he can go fast.
Disrespect them.
So it would seem. No respect from Barathrum. Immediate drop onto the knee. Immediate on the floor. Oh, he is in pain. If there was someone in that suit, they are hurting. He's just goading Rabbit on Fire, goading the crowd. Pulls him into the ropes. Springboards right off of him, right onto the floor once again. Rabbit on Fire is gonna have to get used to it. Taken out, jumps off the ropes right onto Rabbit on Fire's face, and he does not have a chance to breathe at all. We'll see if he can have to wiggle his way out of this one, and he does. Let's see if Barathrum made a mistake. Rabbit on Fire trying to make something out of this. As Barathrum on his shoulders drops him right into the side rope things.
I didn't realize how short Barathrum was until he's standing next to Rabbit on Fire.
Yeah, Barathrum not very big. But you know what? If he's short, maybe he can be fast. We're gonna have to see what Barathram's up with. Oh, Rabbit on Fire catches it, but Barathrum does not care. Picks
And
Rabbit
there's
up,
the charge.
tackles the Rabbit.
There's the charge of darkness by Barathrum. Looks like he's going for the combo. Big knee by Barathrum.
Big knee. He is dragging Rabbit on fire. Is he already going for a pin? He does not care about this. He is going for the pin. We're going to have to see. It's already over. Barathrum, fast as he comes in, fast as he comes out, takes out Rabbit on fire. Immediately.
Barathrum.
I think that's one of the shortest matches we've seen.
We haven't seen someone get decimated that badly since Baba was in the competition.
That's true.
Barathrum is definitely looking to be a strong competitor. Taking out Rabbit on fire that quickly.
Certainly is quickly. We're gonna have to see maybe some more sorry about that. We might have to see some more content from Barathrum. We didn't get to see much personality other than angry and short.
I'm a fan of Barathrum. What can I say? He said exactly what he was gonna do. He's like, tune in later. I'm gonna show you my first victory. And then proceeded with the first victory. And coming up next, we have the main event already. I know, it's crazy. We have the main event of Super Short Boys Friday fights with a hell.
We do have an important message out in the crowd. We can, in fact, call Barathrum a short boy. He's looking pretty super.
Barathrum, the embodiment of Super Short Boys.
I know that you are trying to move on to our main event, but
I
thought that was an important call out.
B-Punch versus Mikey the Clown. Falls count anywhere. You know what that means? That means
I don't know what that means.
No disqualifications, and you don't even have to pin them in the ring. This is a bit of a shakeup from Mikey the Clown's previous matches, as he likes to fight within steel cages. But I guess B-Punch allowed, or I guess with B-Punch, they went with a falls count anywhere stipulation instead. As we don't want the cage blocking the view.
I believe
that
that's a new one for the organization.
And all the lights are turning green. With some rules. We got B-Punch coming out here.
B-Punch, he's coming out. He's a B. He's punching.
Oh, he's got the pyrotechnics as well.
He does. That's the most amount of pyrotechnics we've ever seen.
Absolutely, unless we count the lighter fluid that Rabbit on Fire is just randomly setting off. But we got the entire crowd.
That doesn't count.
The entire empty crowd engulfed in green lighting. The forests that B-Punch is from.
You know,
this is where the adventures of B-Punch.
He doesn't have much of a swag to his step, but he certainly has a bit of an energy to him.
Most definitely, he is confident in his abilities. That's something you don't see everywhere. B-Punch is staring down at Mikey the Clown, ready for a fight. And here's Mikey the Clown.
Unfazed. He's still got that pep in his step. He's still got those punches in his punch.
Expert boxer. Lead clown at the traveling carnival that comes through my basement. Mikey the Clown. Rocking his signature face tattoo as well. You know, fun fact, he is the most famous clown with a face tattoo in the world.
That is true. It is a hard industry for the clowns with face tattoos.
Mikey the Clown has proven himself as a strong competitor. Remember at the Rumble in the steel cage when he said he's going to knock Purple Boy out in less than 3 minutes? You remember how long that was? 2.5. That was 2.5.
He did it.
How long is B-Punch going to last? In our main event. B-Punch and Mikey the Clown going at it with a grapple up front. These two strikers are grappling with each other. B-Punch is in control right now, wrenching the arm of Mikey the Clown as Mikey the Clown starts wrenching the arm of B-Punch. We're having some surprisingly technical chain grapples going on right here as Mikey and B-Punch are exchanging blows so fast it's hard to see who's in control until Mikey's knocked down by B-Punch.
He's out of the ring, but that don't matter.
They're all out of the ring. Falls can count anywhere. Flying dropkick by Mikey. I don't know why Mikey's been whipping out this flying kick arsenal he has when he's a boxer at heart.
Mikey, maybe he's injured his arms. Maybe he's just really feeling his feet because he sure is going in with it.
B-Punch get tossed over by Mikey the Clown as they take the fight outside of the ring. Mikey the Clown gets thrown into the barricade by B-Punch. B-Punch in control, bringing the double underhook. What move is he coming out here? Powerbomb? Double underhook powerbomb by B-Punch onto Mikey on the outside of the ring. You see, we barely have that cushion. That is, in fact, cardboard spray-painted black we have on the floor outside. It was the most expensive cushioning we could afford, all supplied to us by our lovely friend and Short Boy Club member, Cardboard. And we have Mikey the Clown with a carry-over suplex onto B-Punch on the outside of the ring. They don't have to end this match in the ring. They can fight wherever they please. There's no countouts in a Falls Count Anywhere match. We threw the stipulation on to make the main event even more special as B-Punch gets thrown back into the ring by Mikey the Clown, getting his breath, climbing to his feet again. Mikey going for a punch to the top of B-Punch's head. Clothesline over the ropes.
He is out of the arena.
Out of the
There's
arena.
a crowd. There's 2 people in the crowd.
Yes, we have 2 people in the crowd. One of those is our bell guy. That guy over there is our bell guy. That lady over there protects the bell. Mikey gets powerbombed by B-Punch.
That
We
lady
have
over
2
there's got the
strikers
same hair
going
as
at
me.
it. So, I imagine that they prepared specifically for this match, as it was pre-announced, carryover suplex again by Mikey. As he eyes B-Punch. Well fought by both competitors. Mikey is in control as he puts B-Punch up on his shoulders, carrying B-Punch over to the ring post, throwing him back first into the side. Crazy strength. B-Punch
Proving
managed
to be
to
quite
reverse.
the interesting match.
Reversing Mikey the Clown. B-Punch is looking for secondary weapon, brings out the baseball bat. Mikey reverses it, grabs the baseball bat. B-Punch with a punch to Mikey as he drops the baseball bat. Swinging back suplex by B-Punch onto Mikey. The baseball bat is still in play in that corner. I wonder if it's going to be used unlike Lacey threw his table earlier tonight. Mikey the Clown with an uppercut onto B-Punch. They are throwing fists outside of the ring. Jawbreaker reversal by B-Punch as he goes for another suplex. Mikey reverses and goes for his arm drag. Now you see, as these are both strikers, it's hard to tell who is actually the stronger striker between those 2. That's why they must have been going for these grappling style movesets. Big right hook by Mikey. That's his knockout punch. Is that going to get B-Punch out of
Going
here?
for the pin.
1 count.
The
2
ref's
count.
late to the count.
Almost a 3 count. That was
Very
Mikey's knockout
close.
punch.
Mikey must not be happy about that. The ref ran over him, was late to the count. He doesn't seem to care, though. He's going right back in for it.
Mikey the Clown hit his knockout punch, but it wasn't enough. What happens if B-Punch hits his version of the knockout punch? Power bomb onto the apron and then hitting him into the steel steps.
We're going to have to see B-Punch come back from this if we want to see a knockout punch. Mikey has had control for so long now.
B-Punch is calling to wrap it up. B-Punch is calling to wrap it up on his own. Is he going for his own knockout punch on Mikey? Big punch by B-Punch. But was that enough? Was that his knockout punch? We haven't seen it before. Has Mikey seen it before? Big European uppercut by B-Punch. I think that could be it. We're almost seeing everything B-Punch has to offer. Mikey the Clown and B-Punch into the stands! Into the
They're
empty
into the
chairs!
crowd. They're into the
B-Punch
crowd that
and
we
Mikey
don't
are
have.
in the crowd now. If there was a crowd. They're taking this fight to the streets. B-Punch, Mikey going into everywhere in the arena. Can they grab me a hot dog while they're out there? I mean, Mikey's dragging B-Punch over to the equipment boxes. We keep stuff in there. Don't break them. B-Punch.
Please don't. That stuff is
control.
expensive, guys.
B-Punch back in control. B-Punch kick to the stomach of Mikey. He's still swinging his fists. We got a light fixture in the way. Can we get a better camera?
Cameraman,
around?
can we? Oh, okay. This is worse.
Oh my goodness, we can't really see what's going on. Mikey the Clown in the uppercut, knocking B-Punch back towards the equipment boxes. I think B-Punch knows what Mikey's trying to do and is trying to move to the other side of the arena. B-Punch is
All right,
Mikey
there we
backed
go.
into
We
the
got our
equipment
secondary
boxes.
angle. Never mind, it's worse again.
Mikey and B-Punch throwing blows outside of the arena. Big blow by B-Punch, back and forth between these two top-level competitors. Big punch by the B. And we got crazy back and forth here. I have no idea who's in control right now.
I don't think either of them are in control. Oh, they're doing a little dance.
They were exchanging some words there, maybe. Mikey knocks B-Punch to the ground as the ref shows up going for the pin outside of the arena. 1 count, 2 count, almost a 3 count.
Once again, almost 3 count, but B-Punch, he's hanging on.
This is the big struggle between a match like this. Neither competitor can afford to lose. All of them want to qualify for that 8-man Hell in a Cell. Mikey
I thought it was 6.
6. It was 6.
Is it still 6?
It is 6. B-Punch seems to be gaining back into control. Picks up the steel chair.
Oh, the chair right into Mikey's back, but he's up faster than ever.
B-Punch is looking desperate as he's going for the steel chair. Mikey with a big punch combination. I imagine B-Punch is bleeding under that mask of his as the leg drag knocking him to the floor. B-Punch is looking for any sort of momentum, but Mikey doesn't back down at all.
Do bees bleed?
He's kicking B-Punch. Probably under his bandages and mask or whatever. Those of you who don't know, B-Punch's face is completely covered in bandages. There's another knockout punch onto B-Punch. I'm saying punch so much, Mikey the Clown is a knockout punch. 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, Mikey the Clown.
Mikey the Clown comes out on top over B-Punch in a really close match. Mikey may have been getting the pins, but B-Punch wasn't giving him room to breathe.
Regardless of the outcome, I think B-Punch put up a great fight there.
B-Punch put up a great fight. I'm really excited to see. I hope he sticks around in this timeline. Is he a timeline hopper?
B-Punch, I do not believe is a timeline hopper.
Okay. Well, hopefully that means he's stuck here. Hopefully he stays with the organization. Hopefully we get to see him again. Because he brought some really interesting things to this fight.
Here's the knockout punch. I think this was a very difficult environment to be throwing B-Punch in for his debut. Remember, Mikey, an experienced competitor already. And he took advantage. He brought B-Punch out of the element. I imagine the falls count anywhere stipulation, dragging B-Punch into the crowd, was a very smart move on Mikey. B-Punch is a very respectable and noble fighter in general. You gotta understand that.
That's in the lore. I read it.
Dragging him into the crowd, fighting dirty like that, was forcing B-Punch to resort to whatever he could, trying to get the baseball bat and a chair, but none of that worked out. Mikey put B-Punch in a situation that he wasn't familiar with, and that makes Mikey one of the top competitors.
Absolutely. Mikey looked pretty strong in that fight. I don't recall seeing that strength like that coming out of him at the Rumble, even though he took out Purple Boy so quickly.
I would totally agree. And we got the 6-man Hell in a Cell match is filling up quickly as 2 more competitors have joined in today. At the beginning of the show, Tequila Sunset made his, I guess, debut. Art Cop rebrands himself as Tequila
Art
Sunset.
Cop rebranded as an edgy 12-year-old.
Tequila Sunset, Roland McDelaware, Mothman, and now Mikey the Clown are all entering that 6-man Hell in a Cell for the Super Short Championship at Put Up or Throw Up, happening later this month. Date to be announced. Also, we have the finals of our tag team tournament going to be happening at that event as well. Next week, the tag team tournament will start. The bracket will be announced beforehand. And I have also received news from our commissioner. Captain Cutler was in the Cutler suit. That was not Zagreus playing coy at the beginning of the show.
Zagreus
that was the ghost of Captain Cutler just attacking Rankus. In the Cutler suit. And we will be tuning in again for Friday Fights next week, where we finish the qualifiers for the Hell in a Cell, and we start our tag team tournament. And I can confirm this. Lamosca is getting his shot to qualify next week after his impressive win streak goes on. But for now,
Nah,
I've been Austin A. Lamau. This has been my co-host of the day, Llynio. Go follow them on Twitch, please. Please, this way. I point this way. This way.
point which way?
I know
Which way
I'm
am I
pointing
pointing?
this. I'm pointing this
You're
way.
pointing this way.
I'm
Where do
pointing
I
the
need to
right way
point?
now, okay?
Okay,
Thanks
but where do I
everyone
need to point?
for coming out to Super Short Boys Friday Fights. That was our main
Wait, no,
event. Would you
which
like to say
point?
anything before we peace out?
I'd like to say that this was a great main event, and it went off without a hitch. Honestly, I can't believe that we had as few problems as we did.
Honestly, I agree. Thanks everyone for coming out here. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Every Friday is Super Short Boys Friday Fights, and I'm going to be hard at work getting ready
Tune
for
in.
the next show. Peace
The
out.
work that goes into Friday Fights needs to be witnessed.
Yes. But for now, peace out, peeps.